What's up, guys, and welcome back to Too Many Projects Garage. Today we're going to be working on the door handle on the Alto, as it is kind of damaged. Unfortunately, the door was shut a little too hard, and old plastic doesn't hold up too well to that, so stay tuned. As you can see, there's some crackage going on right here and right here, and this little piece is missing, which I'm sure it's around here somewhere. I just don't know where it's at. I'll have to look for it. So we're gonna take this door panel off and see how it's put together and see how we're gonna fix it. All right, here we go. Get this out. Looks like a flathead's needed. See if we can pop this out without destroying things. Oh, well. That broke too, unfortunately, but I don't think that was from me trying to take it out. We'll have to do some gluage probably to fix those. Gotta find the second one. Oh, there it is. Haha. There you go, I found the other one. They both have broken little tabs that hold it in, which is unfortunate, but oh man, this thing got quite thoroughly destroyed. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. That's pretty smart of them. They actually put the door handle or the door motor right there. That's kind of neat. Oh, you know it's old. Check it out. Look at this foam. Oh, it's not even foam anymore. Not anymore. Come on. It's like turned to powder. Oh. Don't breathe that. It's going to require a little bit more work than I expected, but that's just part of it. All right, I'm just going to give you a quick overview of the state of this thing. So first off, we got a big old crack right here. There's also a crack right there. And this is pretty badly cracked, and right here, it basically just totally just, and a crack here. So yeah, it totally just bent this whole door handle in half. So I can't easily buy another one of these. These are not really obtainable, unfortunately, since you have to go to Japan basically to get them. Good luck with that. There's a similar issue on the driver's side where it was damaged, broken. I actually did find another one from Japan, but it was $200 just for one plastic door handle. So since it's the passenger side, I'm not like that worried per se about it. So I'm just going to fix it best I can, strengthen it, preferably with some metal, and go from there. So what I want to do first is trying to kind of get this flush to where it was before. It's going to look a little ugly right here in this area, but you know, what are you going to do? And let's take this door handle piece off real quick. Looks like it screws on, which is nice. That'll make it easier to fix. Well, this is intact. Interesting. It looks like only, even though it goes in there like that, only one screw holds it in. There's nothing on this other side. Huh. Everything is still there. None of the pieces are lost, which is a really good thing. I'm thinking I could maybe melt it together on certain parts of this, but how would I go about reinforcing it so that way it doesn't break again is the question. I'll come back with a solution. As you can see, this is ABS plastic. So what I'm going to use is some acetone, and I'm going to basically use this acetone to weld the cracks back together, because what acetone does is a solvent, and it breaks down the ABS into like a slurry, and it causes the the plastic to fuse back together. So fingers crossed that this works out well. First of all, I got to remember where the crack's at. That's one thing about, it's a pretty clean break. You don't want to put too much acetone on, because it can mess up the finish. which is not a good thing. Oh yeah, I can already tell it's working. Where all the cracks used to be, I'm just going to let some acetone kind of seep in to hopefully repair. Don't breathe too deeply. You might be in trouble if you do. Oh yeah, there's a crack right there. Just going to kind of hold it up to it. See if I can get it to melt together again. Sort of melt. Well, so far, I'm not 100% sure that it's working, but don't knock it until you try it, right? Is that saying? Put some right here. Basically open up the crack, get some acetone in there, shove the crack closed. Oh, we got some on the outside. Ruh-roh. I got some that seeped through, but it's on the bottom, so hopefully not too noticeable. Oh, I can definitely tell it's doing something. Ooh, that one just kind of like seeped it right into the crack. Pretty cool. Yeah, it's gonna kind of just, I bet that's gonna make a shiny spot. I should have put some tape on the back. Oh yeah, it's already shiny. That's just gonna be a shiny spot for all eternity. Whoops, I did not realize it was gonna seep straight through to the other side. Oh yeah, it's already together. It's already one piece. Oh, almost. Okay, it's not quite one piece yet. I gotta keep doing it, basically, is the goal, until it fuses. And then I'm gonna shove it together. Yeah. I mean, if it's not pretty, that's fine, because at least it's together in one piece. And I'll keep an eye out for, you know, spares of these on the internet, but I'm not saying it's gonna be very likely. Yeah, see, I'm already kind of pulling on it. It's not coming apart. That's magic. I'm gonna put a little bit more on it just to kind of solidify it. Now, another like kind of good thing you could do is if you had any like spare ABS plastic just laying around, which personally I don't right now. I had some ABS 3D printing filament and I just totally forgot I had it and I don't have it now. So maybe if I get some ABS 3D printing filament, what I'll do is I'll take some ABS, I'll put it like little filament strands, and I'll put it across and glue it on with ABS, with acetone, I mean to say. And I bet that would actually do the trick. And the good thing is in here, it doesn't actually have to be very pretty. So I can really just drench the inside where it was cracked inside of there. And we'll just have to be careful with this door going forward. Just, you know, make sure we don't yoink on it too hard. Oh yeah, now see how it's not even really budging all that much anymore? I'm gonna kind of shove it together and see if I can get it to, maybe just didn't give it enough time. That's very likely too. Now, while I'm waiting for this to set up, we've also got these, which you can tell are broken too for the covers for the screws. So what I'm going to try to do is do the same thing I did for the other side, or for the actual door panel, or door handle, I mean to say. So what I'm going to do is get the cotton swab and just kind of put it right there. I'm assuming that this is the same type of plastic. Sure seems like it. Now the hardest part is just keeping it still so that they refuse back together. Well, it seems pretty good actually. One good thing is it was a pretty clean break, so they kind of will hold themselves in place. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. Look at that. So now the goal is just to kind of let them sit there and then, you know, fuse back together with the magic of science. So we just got to give it some time. Let me see how this is holding up. Already seems like one piece again. Pretty cool. So while we're waiting for these to set up as well, as you can see, got some right there, right there. I kind of went all around in this one and on the inside, around here too, where it was cracked, and on it and up here too. And it honestly seems pretty sturdy now. So if you have ABS plastic in your car and something like this happens, well then you could do this method to fix it. Check it out, guys. It's together again. Now it's not perfect, And it's probably not near as strong as it was originally, but the fact is it's holding together. Now, I'm gonna let it sit up for a little longer, let the acetone fully evaporate. I've got this all kind of done. This is a structural spot, so really what I have to worry about is this area, and then of course over here where this piece broke. And it all seems to be holding together. So, worst case scenario, if it breaks again, I could whip out the acetone again and do it again until it's solidified. Or what I could do, and what I'm thinking I'm planning on doing at some point, is take some ABS filament for a 3D printer and just kind of go across it, like cut pieces of it and go across, like rebar almost, and then just like have it soak in acetone and let all that fuse together. Same thing with the weaker areas. And I bet you that would really just take care of it for sure. But I think for now, we'll see how this holds up and go from there. All right, time to put the door panel back on for now. But this will definitely work for a little bit. And it'll keep it from getting worse, I think. Put that back together. This hooks in up here. Okay, there we go. Now, does it look perfect? No, not by far. It does not look perfect, but is it gonna hold together? I think so. Let's shove this back in. Oh yeah, look at that. Just gotta be gentle. Look at there. She's back together. Feels pretty firm, feels pretty sturdy again. I mean, it's not perfect by far. I kind of uglied up the bottom here a little bit, trying to make it look nicer, but I probably will end up spray painting it black. That side over there, the new one I bought, is black as well, and it's missing the two little covers, so I might end up popping these out later and using these to create a template for a 3D print. 3D print some inserts for that side. But for now, this will work, I think. Let me know what you guys think. Did it work well? I'm thinking it did. So now that that's done, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to Harbor Freight and get a combustion gas tester for the Honda Accord. And we're gonna test to see if there's any combustion gases in the coolant. Basically what you do is you take the little cap off of the radiator, put the combustion gas tester on there, and what it does is just test the, see if there's any CO2 or carbon dioxide inside of the gases. Inside of the coolant is what I'm trying to say. So we'll see how that does, and we'll go from there. Now I got a couple questions for you guys. I saw via the community poll that it was pretty torn whether I should put some head gasket sealer in there and seeing how that does versus, you know, just me waiting and tearing it all apart and fixing it. But before I fix it though, since it's going to be a while before we finish the Accord, should I put the head gasket sealer in there to see how it does? I've watched a few videos online, like Chris Fix and a couple other videos about the head gasket sealers that are out there. And honestly, I think it would be fine if we put some head gasket sealer in there just to see what it does. It doesn't seem to gum up anything or anything like that. And plus, I'm going to be taking the whole thing apart either way. So let me know what you guys think on whether I should put the head gasket sealer in there or not. And we'll go with what you guys suggest. So here we go. We're going to go to Harbor Freight. All right. We got the stuff. Got the fluid test and the actual tool that you use. So let's see how this goes. All right, first thing we need to do is to get the Accord up and running. It's actually been a few days since I've actually started the car, so let's see if she has enough juice to start up. Let's do a couple pumps of the gas here. Oh, hey. Let's do another couple pumps here. Ooh, couple pumps here. Come on, start up, please. Hey, we're alive. All right, now what we need to do is wait, you know, a little while, a few minutes, wait for it to warm up. And then once it warms up, then we should be able to test the gases. See if there's any gases in the coolant. Pop this hood. I'm gonna pop off the radiator cap Oh man. Well, I have a feeling that, I don't know, I have a feeling that it has a blown head gasket, because I hadn't started it for what, I don't know, days at this point, and there was still pressure. I don't think it should be making smoke, but we'll let it warm up and we'll try it anyways. All right, here we go. Let's see. Let's see if it, you know, changes colors. Oh yeah. Oh my God. It was like instant. Look at that. Head gasket failure, 100%. It wouldn't have changed that quickly if that wasn't the case. Well, that answers that. What do you guys think? Should I put the head gasket sealer in and see if we can resuscitate her back to normality for a little while, or wait and then tear into her and fix her all in one go? Either way, I'm going to tear her apart and fix her all, you know, no matter what. But I kind of feel I'd rather be driving her around a little, so I'm almost on the side of let's put some head gasket sealer in there, see how it does. That'll be an experiment to see if it fixes it, and then if not, then we'll just park her either way. So I want to hear what you guys think too. Let me know. And that's it for this video today, guys. I appreciate all the support. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Special thanks to my members, Filipe and Johnny's Auto Repairs. And you'll see me next time.